What's going on, Consciouztv, your favorite breakdown commentator? Welcome to another riveting episode of the Consciouztv platform, girl. I thought we were done for the day, but, this just came across my desk, and I think we got to talk about it, you guys. Before we do so, please go ahead and run those likes all the way up. Thumbing up the video not only helps the YouTube algorithm, but more importantly, it triggers up YouTube's notification system. So when you are thumbing up the video, you are literally knocking on the digital door of another Conscious crew member and telling them to get their black into the sanctuary. Also, if you enjoy everything the King does here, you can always donate to the platform at $Consciouztv on Cash App and or PayPal.me/Consciouztv, and that's Conscious but with the Z on the end. All donation and social media handles are in the description box below. Last but not least, please share the stream out to wherever it is you have a digital community, whether that be your Twitter, your Tumblr, the dark side of OF, your Facebook, your MySpace, all the things, bruh. I don't give a damn where you lay the link. Just let them whores know the real out live and in color. And with no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, you guys? Yes, this is an improv live stream. This is why you got to keep your notification bell set to all, because you never know when the king is going to be king and child. So I'm here minding my business and y'all's too. And, well, first of all, before I get into that, let me say hello to my chat. What's going on? Ava, yes, we're back just like that. Hey, Fatima, who says first? Well, look like you're second, boo, okay? But, second is a nice runner-up. What's going on, Sister Serenity? What's going on, Whitney? Good night and good morning. Hey, everybody. Hey, it's Lala. What's going on, Ian Gardner? Hey, Boo. Hey, Shayla. Hey, Doll Life Insider. Yes, we back just like that. Hey, Criminal Researcher. What's going on, you guys? Hey, Lady Sparkle. Hey, Boo. So I got to talk to you guys real quick, y'all. This should not be a long live, but, I think it's important to have this live, especially considering the conversation that we just came off of regarding shadow work and people doing their work. And we got into the minutia, as my boy YB Entertainment always likes to say. So this runs right on theme, girl. So Summer Walker is being dragged across social media, girl, in the worst and right kind of a way, girl, okay? She is being dragged by men. She's being dragged by women. People are calling Summer Walker a bird after leak audio hits the web detailing a somewhat tipsy Summer Walker basically encouraging rapper Rich the Kid to cheat on his current girlfriend, Tori Bricks, and telling him how to, in fact, do this behind Tori's back, girl, giving him a play-by-play, begging to be this man's side chick and to remain his side chick at all costs. To make matters worse, Summer goes live on IG and doubles down on the bird brain behavior, my God, today. So we got to get into it and talk about it, you guys. So courtesy of the pomprant.com, girl. Wow, right. Wow, right? This is a mess, y'all. A mess. Let's get into it, child. Summer Walker saved me a Pizza Hut cheating voicemail. Rich the Kid goes viral. Netizens call her behavior pure bird mentality. The internet went into chaos after a leaked voicemail revealed Summer Walker giving Rich the Kid advice on how to cheat without getting caught. The audio surfaced at a time when the rapper and his fiancée, Tori Bricks, were said to be working on their relationship, which is what made the leak even louder. The clip caught fans off guard because it showed Summer speaking openly about wanting to stay his side chick and guiding him on how to hide her. Within hours, the audio spread across platforms, and netizens accused the singer of slipping into what they call bird mentality. The voicemail showed Summer in a relaxed and slightly tipsy mood, telling Rich the Kid to get a burner phone so she could keep seeing him without Bricks finding out. She even suggested saving her number under Pizza Hut, explaining that it would look normal and not raise suspicion. Summer also downplayed Tori Bricks and said that she would never expose Rich in public because she did not care enough. She claimed their link happened only a few times a year, making it sound like something harmless that should not affect his family. And we're going to get into her going live here, girl. I mean, this is a mess. The clip spread fast, with many calling out the strange contrast between her music about heartbreak and self-respect and her choice to stay in a cheating situation in all of real life. Instead of denying the voicemail, Summer addressed it on IG Live in a relaxed tone. She said she only wanted to be the side chick and did not even find Rich attractive. She painted Rich as the one calling her nonstop after the leak. She also said Bricks had been bothering her for years, and instead that if she actually wanted the rapper, Bricks would need a job because she would take him fully. Summer added small jabs during the live, even pointing to a bouquet and suggesting that Rich had sent it to her. We're going to get into all this as well, you guys. And of course, her ex, Lil Meech, also responded and gagged the fuck out of Summer Walker. We're going to get into that too. Rich the Kid confirmed the audio was real during his own live and said that Summer still tried to talk to him even after he and Bricks fixed their issues. The drama brought back old accusations from fans who said that Summer often chose messy situations. The phrase bird mentality trended within hours. For many users, the idea of telling someone to hide her as Pizza Hut was too much and showed a total lack of self-respect. Others said that both she and Rich were equally responsible for the mess. A few defended Summer by saying at least she was honest about what she wanted, but the criticism was far louder, girl. And we're going to get into all of the published response. One user said, Summer telling him to save her number as Pizza Hut is the most bird brain thing I've heard this week. I am crying. Another person wrote, how do you sing about self-worth and then beg to be a side? Girl, this is rough. A user joked, Pizza Hut is crazy. Imagine checking your man's phone and seeing 2 large pepperoni calls at midnight. My God. Another fan posted, Rich the Kid must have superpowers because why is Summer acting like this for him? Someone else wrote, this leak feels unreal. I thought it was a skit at first, but no, it's real life mess, girl. So let's get into the thing, shall, because this is a hot shiggity mess. So this is Summer doubling down on the viral leak. Matter of fact, I think I got X pulled up. Let me see here.
Let me move these big ass.
Now, this is a 6-minute clip, y'all. So I think I'm just going to let this play through and save my thoughts afterwards. So this is Summer responding and trying to do, well, I can't even say she did damage control, girl. She doubled down in her buffoonery.
Let me move these big ass flowers. Your nigga just got me out the way. Excuse me. Let me sit them right here. That was probably the dumbest shit I ever seen anybody do. Not gonna cap. Because it was like no point. For what? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, for what? I'm not mad because I know that you're off in your mind. You're fried in your mind. So I can't expect anything less. But it's just like, for what? I don't have no shame. Let me start off there. I have no shame. I take nothing back, babe.
That's the problem, babe. That is the problem, babe. It's so sad that Summer done walked her ass into pure ignorance, and she don't even know how problematic she is and how problematic her behavior is. I mean, my God. especially being someone who broke up with her own ex, Lil Meech, for infidelity. This is Summer Walker announcing her breakup to her then boo, Lil Meech. Tried my best to be Jada Waiter, but I couldn't. It wasn't cute. I wish him the best. Can't do that cheating stuff. So, of course, Lil Meech is gagging, calling this karma on behalf of Summer, because how are you going to penalize me for cheating on you only for you to go around assisting other men in cheating on other women? And then to not understand nor accept that your behavior is damaging to other women, because women like you are helping to fuel the issues that men already have in remaining faithful, and that women already have in searching for faithful partners. I mean, there's not a chance in hell at this point for relationships to really be healthy, right? When you're already trying to figure out how to make 1 + 1 = 2, but then you have the entire village and community around your relationship also assisting in doing things that are detrimental to the freaking relationship. And some people hate when I say this, but I always have to say it. The whole mantra of protecting women, because women do deserve protection, rightfully so, from many things, rightfully so. That protection starts with other women first. Women first have to demonstrate that women deserve and are entitled to a certain level of dignity, a certain level of protectedness, a certain level of consideration. And if women don't even want to protect other women, my heart then goes out to women's community, because I don't know who in the hell then can be convinced that women need protection if other women don't even believe that women deserve a fair shot in this system to really be happy. And so with Summer Walker coming online after she herself has been a victim of unfaithfulness, she's been a victim of side chick culture, she's been a victim of the very toxicity and pathology in low vibrational ass women, and to now also placate that pathology, to also assume the role of being a villain herself in another woman's romance, is buckety wow. And yes, according to the streets, Rich the Kid has also been very much so unfaithful to Miss Tori Bricks, which is what just makes this even crazier, because Summer knows that Rich has a weakness for other women and has a weakness for fidelity. He can't, quite seem to keep a leash around that peen. And narcissistic ass femme fatales like Summer doesn't care about the way her own behavior impacts other people, the way that her own behavior impacts Tori, because I'm not even really having an issue with her, just wrecking the brain of Rich. It's just more crazy to me that Summer is willing to do this to another fellow woman. Sit Rich aside. I'm just like, girl, you are literally a victim of all of the same behavior. Women were doing this to you when you were with Lil Meech, and you had to break up with your man and had to go write whole beautiful R&B albums, girl, be in your Velvet Rope era, because of the heartache that Lil Meech brought along with all of his side chicks who also didn't care about your feelings. And now here it is, you don't give a damn. You are literally trying to give a man the clear path to break his current woman's heart simply because you refuse to go find a emotionally and sexually fully available man to yourself. Instead of being so self-serving that you don't care about how your own personal desire will offset another woman's ecosystem. That is pathetic. And Summer is completely psycho and out of her fucking mind. And the fact that she, once again, is a victim herself of infidelity and unfaithfulness is even more bewildering. And the fact that women, girl, are living within an entire system, girl, where they can't trust a man and they can't even trust, girl, other women either. My God, today, girl, light a candlelit vigil for women's community. A candlelit vigil, girl. Women do not stand a chance, bitch, at this toe-up society when they can't even trust men and they can't even trust each other either. But girl, let me just go ahead and let it play, child, because I am shooketh right now. Shooketh.
Yes, flower, the nigga just got me out the way. Excuse me. Let me sit right here. That was probably the dumbest shit I ever seen anybody do. Not gonna cap. Because it was like no point. For what? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, for what? I'm not mad because I know that you're off in your mind, you're fried in your mind.
Wow. Everybody else is off and fried.
So
Jesus Christ.
I can't expect anything less.
Wow. Delusional.
But it's just like, for what? I don't have no shame. Delusional. Let me start off there. I have no shame.
That's what's sad.
I take nothing back, babe.
I got a snipe.
I told everybody on Fuck My Type, I date for money now. Your man, he spends money. He spends money. Y'all are not married. I don't fuck with married men. Whenever I even thought there was a ring, I made sure there was no ring. There was no ring. Tori Briggs. We have seen videos of you fighting women.
Now she's trying to mansplain her behavior. Oh my God, this is so narcissistic. For someone walking to be caught dead red-handed, because let me tell you something. Summer, if you were such a real ass bitch, if you were the head bitch in charge, if you really had the kahunas, girl, if you had the titties, the standing, the way you're acting like you are, if you really were her, it wouldn't have took you being exposed to now all of a sudden stand confidently and to own your pathology. You would have been out here from the beginning, girl. Like, yes, honey, I'm on your man. Matter of fact, girl, if you were really her, you would have let Tori know directly, hey, sis, your man and you are not married. So as far as I'm concerned, it's still open season, Miss Mamas. And I'm just letting you know, girl, that I'm all up in the group chat. So, yeah, don't be shook. Don't be shy. And don't be shocked, girl, that you see me hovering, girl. Because as far as I'm concerned, since there's no ring on your finger or his finger, that's a fully available single man, sis. And I'm just being integral, girl, from one woman to another woman, girl. If that's what Summer really was, girl, that's the type of time she would have been on. No, ma'am. You can't stand in your ish. The whole contradiction to that is the fact that you're trying to be Pizza Hut in the phone. Now all of a sudden, girl, you the baddest bitch on the block, and then to sit here and call everybody else crazy and to call their brains fried and to not have any conscience, no empathy whatsoever about what you're doing to another woman who's already been having issues with the man in her life, and then to try to justify your foolishness by calling out a bunch of other behavior from Tori, because what's the correlation again between Tori having to pop hoes like you in the face for playing in her face? What's the correlation again between whatever Tori is doing and you attempting to be deceitful and messy as fuck? Why you would even want to sleep with another woman's man when you don't even know enough about that other woman's coochie to even care about your own pH balance is crazy, for one. The fact that you don't even know enough about what Tori does with her own coochie, girl, how many days of the week is clean, whether she's still menstruals, girl, whether vaginosis is getting the best of her, girl, or whether she got her coochie out there in them streets too. Girl, I mean, where is the all pH balances matter, girl? Where? pH balances matter. But now she's trying to mansplain her buffoonery. Girl, this is sickening.
I date for money now. Your man, he spends money. He spends money. Y'all are not married. I don't fuck with married men. Whenever I even thought there was a ring, I made sure there was no ring. There was no ring. Tori Bricks. We have seen videos of you fighting women, bloody, beating them bloody. We have seen videos of Rich on ring cameras, like he got someone pregnant. Time after time after time after time after time. I don't even have enough fingers for how many bitches that he cheats on you with.
And the fact that you want to be one of those bitches, the fact that you want community dick in you, the fact that you want him spicying up your pH balance, and you think you're shading her when you're the one in line for community dick. I mean, make it make sense, Walker. Make it make sense, sis. Girl, there's no way for you to shame Tori when you're the one in line for that raggedy peen, as you are so beautifully articulating, girl, as you lay down the Carfax on Rich the Kid's penis. I'm trying to figure out, why has that not convinced you to find you a more eligible bachelor? A bachelor with a better sexual history? A bachelor who doesn't think of his penis as bubblegum wrap, girl? I'm trying to understand, girl, why you sitting here thinking you're dragging this woman to smithereens by telling her all about how her man is basically a slut, but you're the one first in line begging, being a pick Misha, waving, jumping up and down for that same male slut. And you think what you're saying says something about her more so than it does about you, and then have the nerve to think that everybody else is crazy for their dragulations of you. Girl, I did not know Summer was this toe up, y'all. I did not know, girl. I have not become a Summer Walker fan yet because I'm not really into R&B anymore. So I can't even tell you one Summer Walker song. I just know she's famous. I just know that, you know, her music is set to hit in the love department. But because I don't follow her career, I've only seen her passively as a celebrity. I had no idea, girl, that Miss Mamas was toe up like this. You know, and I really hate this age for celebrities, girl, where y'all do so much talking, girl, that y'all talk y'all way right on into cancellation, girl. Y'all talk y'all way right on up off that Billboard Hot 100, girl. Y'all be talking y'all careers all the way down into the dirt, girl, and then wondering why y'all don't have no motion for 2026, girl. This is a whole mess. I did not know Summer was this tore up.
On a daily basis. And you have no self-respect whatsoever. And instead of taking that shit up with your man, you come at everybody else, but the source of the problem.
Well, the problem is people like you, too. Yeah, he's the problem, too. And so are you.
I'm not your issue, babe. I'm actually...
You wouldn't even be nowhere in the mix if you actually loved yourself and if you had any type of self-pride about yourself. You would not be wanting to be Pizza Hut in the call log, Miss Mama's. Girl, you reduced yourself to a pepperoni supreme pizza. A pepperoni, onion, green pepper, black olives, 14-inch medium Little Caesars large supreme pizza. That's what you wanted for yourself, girl. While you're sitting here trying to give this girl a Y'all Fix My Life session, girl, I hope that you have a reflective surface in front of you, girl, because this is you talking to you, baby. You ain't talking to Tori, girl. You're talking to Summer here.
Advocating for you for a long time. Like, even in the voice memo, you heard me say I've been advocating for you for a long time. Like, I always tell him, I'm like, y'all so crazy together. Why you just want to be with her? I say it all the time. Like, I talk big of you. I talk good of you all the time. I be like, you don't want to be with the mother of your children. She's this, she's that.
To make matters worse, girl. So, which are you, Summer? Are you the hero or the victim? How are you going to be defending Tori to Rich while also equally sabotaging her, girl? Are you okay? Girl, you are so dizzy that I cannot with this line of thinking. I cannot, in the words of Miss Jocelyn, girl. Because in the words of Jocelyn, girl, you done been supposed, girl, not exposed, but supposed. Why are you here talking and addressing Rich or Tori rather than being an example of what a woman who hasn't done her work and yet has become a mother and is in her 30s and 40s and still has bird brain ideology in her head because she's refused to spend any of them R&B royalties, girl, to sit down with quality counseling or to sit down with the very qualified spiritual healer, girl, and to deal all up in that shadow work that clearly you have abandoned, Summer Walker. Which is why you looking what you looking like and doing what you doing like. Girl, in the words of Mother Van Zandt, girl, a gutter snipe from right up out of the hood. Right up out of the hood. Nessie is a dirty, nasty gutter snipe from right up out of the hood, girl. And don't think because you up here dressed like motherfucking Michelle Obama, girl, during Easter Sunday, that it does not mean that what's under that hood and what's up under that sports bra is tore up from the floor up, girl, because it is tore up, Miss Walker. It's tore up, girl.
She's held you down. I talk good about you all the time. Why are you always messing with me? And that's what I don't like. Like, I feel like it's because I'm famous and your career's not going anywhere. You're not doing anything. You just sit up in the house bored, going through his phone all day, losing your mind. Up, going through his phone, calling every bitch that's in his phone, trying to fight every bitch up in his.
Wasn't you the one just telling Nicki Minaj to go find her some damn grass, girl, to touch? Not you about to get me to agreeing, girl, with Onika, Cocaine Barbie herself, dragging you from here to Timbuktu, girl. Not you out here, girl. Wow.
But I feel like you only try to do it your biggest with me. Why? Because I'm famous? You like, are you trying to get something? You finna drop a link? I hope you finna drop a link. Ooh, please, y'all, if she finna drop a link, go buy her stuff. Mama, she needed like a little push.
This backfired bad on Miss Summer.
That was just stupid.
She thought she was
really I've been fucking with that man for years. Everybody been fucking with him for years. He be fucking.
And this is my issue, Summer, with women like you, because y'all will be the first to get out here, girl, and claim that all the HIV and all the STD rates up in the hetero community is coming from down low men. When there's women like you who knowingly know that men be slutting and fucking and slutting, and yet still be in line, girl, still be wanting to be MVP, girl, still wanting to be up in VIP with community pain. But then when them STDs started getting handed out, girl, like WIC vouchers to the women's community, y'all want to deflect, girl, and try to act like the gays and the LGBTs got something to do with it, bitch, when y'all be knowingly out here, girl, putting it out and throwing it in a circle, girl, and running it down on sexually available men who are not emotionally and romantically available to you. Do y'all not care about STIs and STDs? But like, what about a slutty ass man is attractive and it's so worth it to you that you will hurt another fellow woman behind a slutty ass man? Like this is not what y'all are asking yourselves, and this is not what you're in counseling, getting to the bottom of, is why you so invested in what you would call a trash nigga, because she ain't said nothing positive yet. She done said that the man disrespects Tori, disrespects his baby mamas, that he sluts and bumps and bumps and sluts. You ain't had one positive thing to say about this man, aside from the fact that he allegedly has at least lived up to the rich part of the name, which is what you claim you after. But you also a woman that now has your means. Like, you have your own means. Summer Walker now is officially the table. You're not some broke-ass bitch who's a single mom living off of the fucking government. You're a successful artist. You got people like Nicki Minaj so pressed because you have made it to such a degree in your career that you can even tell her no. So why are you not acting like the table? Why are you still acting like you're under the table, girl? Begging massa for straps. When you have an opportunity to really, girl, sit in your liberation. This behavior is for women, girl, who are trying to survive by any means necessary. Who don't have enough social equity of their own, girl, to make it in a capitalistic system. Who then have to resort to OnlyFans and stripping and sex work. Who have to go for the big worm, the big wig in the mix, girl, for that economic come up. You're not her. You've already climbed the ladder. But you're acting like the chick at the bottom of the staircase. Like, what?
Everybody. So what's the problem? Like, what? Like, you're never gonna leave. You're never gonna leave. It comes to a point where it has to be like a certain level of disrespect that you have got to come to. Like, all right, this is it. This nigga can do anything to you. So if you're not gonna leave and he's gonna keep cracking that wallet wide fucking open, then can't we all just get along? Anyway.
Exactly. Like, Summer is delusional, and she thinks she's pulling the wool over our eyes, girl. No woman is acting like this who got her own, girl. This is not about you being after this man because he got coin, because you got coin too. That's why you could afford to say no and to let Lil Meech ass go. Because you got it. You can afford a surrogate. You can afford around-the-clock nanny. Girl, you're trying to convince yourself that you're just some high-profile Marilyn Monroe gold-digging ass heifer. And that's your only connection, girl, to being a thirst bucket for Lil Meech. It's contradicted by the fact that you're not an even economically struggling woman yourself, girl. You're in your feelings. You're upset and pressed, baby, that all that R&B push you've been slinging on that man still drove him right into the arms of Tori, who he ain't treating how she deserved to be treated, but he treating her halfway better than he treating you because, girl, he has just reduced you to chocolate milk. Girl, you're lunch. Tori is dinner. And you're having a narcissistic injury, girl, because you trying to figure out, bitch, why everything you've done to assimilate to what you think is desirable to men still left you as a runner-up at best. Girl, you are a narcissist, Miss Summer. Girl, this is narcissistic all up and through, girl. Make it make sense.
I don't want this man.
Yeah, you're begging. I don't want him, y'all. Even after 97 voicemails, girl, trying to give him a tutorial on how to keep me around, girl. I need this man to keep me in a drawer. I don't want him. I'm trying to teach him, girl, how to keep me in the closet, but I don't want him, girl. I'm trying to instruct him, girl, on how to hide me under the bed. I don't want him, though, y'all. I'm trying to, girl, instruct him, baby, on how to hide me in a shoe, but I don't want him, y'all. Is Summer Walker okay? Is she mentally ill? Because right now, girl, I'm having to question the quality of her mental, girl. Is Summer Walker okay, girl? I am shocked that Summer Walker is this flagrantly and explicitly delusional. I mean, it has no shame, girl. And I'm even more scared for her, girl, because they be saying that this is the type of crazy that's real crazy. Like when you don't know you crazy, that's the real crazy. Like, it's clear, girl, that Summer has no idea what's wrong. She has no idea. Like, she's literally living in a psychological thriller of her own doing, girl. And she has no idea that she's a cuckoo person that's out of her padded room in the hallways with normal people, girl. And she's not understanding, girl. She think we the crazy ones. When it's just that you somehow made it out of the padded room, girl. She used to be in that padded room with all 13 of her other personalities touching and agreeing, girl, with her behavior. She somehow then leaned up against the padded room doors to the point that they done became open, and she done flooded into the hallways with, you know, staff and everything, girl, and she's still carrying on, not understanding, girl. Like, what are y'all saying? What are y'all talking about? Like, what do you know, girl? Y'all are the one that's crazy. Y'all brains are fried. She doesn't know that she's in the hallway with normal people, y'all. She don't know it.
I don't care about this man. I don't like this man, and you should be so glad that I don't, babe. Because if you did, you would really have a real problem. I can't. Now I don't care anymore. I've been dragging it on for years, dealing with him because, you know, sometimes I just, sometimes I don't need it. Clearly, obviously, I would be answered. Unlike you, but I just wake up sometimes. I'm like, I want to go here. I want to do this. I want this. Send me some money for this. Send me some money for that. And so, like a little boy Tori who's just like nice. He's just sometimes like he has filled up my whole entire house with flowers before, like multiple times. Took me to Italy, took me to my friends. And, just like little nice stuff. Something one time he gave me like $25K for my mortgage. And I could have kept getting it. But right, lucky for you, right after I get right up to that cusp where he will fully take care of me, I don't want to go that far. I just want to be the side. That's what I was saying. Like, I just want to be the side, and I just want you to chill. I don't like him enough to lay up next to him every day. I don't even know how you do it. I'm not going to start talking about him. I'm not going to...
Girl, please. You was laid up to Lil Meech, who looked like a wrinkled-ass big worm, girl. And if you wanted to be laid up, girl, to Big Meech, who built like a box-shaped butch lesbian, but trying to convince me, girl, that you don't want to lay up to a cuter man.
Talk about him, but you know the things about him. Girl, I don't know how you do it. I was just trying to play my little position. He clearly won't stop, and he's obsessive. You can say that you're going to leave him alone, and he will just call you back to back to back.
Girl, Summer Walker is the prime example, girl, that you can take the girl out of the hood, but can't take the hood out of the girl, because you are absolutely right. Restless. That this is why decentering men is so motherfucking important, girl, because it's psychological. Even if the woman has the means, girl, to not ever have to walk this line of life ever again in life, girl, even if she is in a position where she gets to fully retire, having to center men for the sake of survival and protection, girl, still will find herself down the dingy-ass yellow brick road, girl, pursuing Oz. And have no self-awareness to know that she has become Oz herself, girl. On a way, like, all because a nigga can pay for a round trip for you and your girls when you are in a position to do that on your own dime. Just from doing one live show, just from dropping one single, girl. Just from being a brand ambassador for any one hair company, any one lip gloss company, girl. Like, you're willing to endure community pain and put your sexual health at risk, put your pH balance at risk, and also to hurt another woman just so that a man can do for you what you can do for yourself 6 times. Girl, get away from me with this, Apollo. Get away from me with this.
Get to call your friends, get to call your manager, get to call your assistant, get to sit and stuff. It's like free money.
and raising a whole daughter, girl. Throw the whole summer, winter, and spring, autumn, and goddamn fall away, girl. Throw all the damn seasons away at this point.
How would you just every now and then you just give in? You're like, you know what? Fuck it. Let that nigga do it. Let that nigga take me somewhere. And you know what? I'm actually really glad you did this. Because I was this close. I said, damn, I really want to push and I really want a condo in Miami. But I really kept thinking about it. I was like, I don't know, because you act nuts. And this is what I needed to see. I was never going to get peace.
This is what you needed to see, girl. Is a leak called, and you have no idea where it comes from or how it got leaked. More than likely, it was Tori leaking it herself. But the fact that him being community peen wasn't a wake-up call. The fact that he wants Tori a lot more than he wants you is not the wake-up call. The fact that you ain't even worried about no type of karmic debt, girl, no type of karmic retribution is crazy as fuck. And the fact that your ex who cheated on you is out here big laughing because you broke up with him over cheating only for your ass to be the cheating ass man, to be the hunter and the predator in this situation. And then to try to convince Tori that she's responsible for why you're trying to get her man to break her heart. Yikes. Girl, you're evil. You are, bitch, you are evil. This is giving Ursula vibes. Girl, it's giving big Ursula energy, girl. And Tori is Ariel, girl. Girl, it's giving real big Ursula tea.
My condo, you were gonna terrorize the living shit out of me. This be on the internet, because when I did this, how long has it been since I did this? It's been so long since I did this. Why would I even be doing this? Why would I even be doing it? Shit, at this point, let me get something out of it. Y'all stream finally over it, y'all. It's like #1 on the charts. It's doing great. Like, keep it up. But like, why would I be doing this? Both of y'all.
And I feel bad, girl, because she's not even thinking about, girl, how any of this ratchet ass, low vibrational behavior will even impact her career. Because, girl, this generation of people, consumers, this particular generation of consumers definitely judge their artists based upon their behavior within the artistry and also outside of the artistry, girl. Which is why the girls be going from selling out arenas to begging to perform at Red Lobster when it's all said and done, girl. Ask Onika what it feels like to have to, girl, lick and lap from Donald Trump's ankles, girl. Because there is no other open door. All over a man, girl, and the gag about it is that these niggas, this is the saddest part about it, is that Rich, the kid, is going to walk away with it all, while you're going to have to rear with the consequences and repercussions of your own actions. Tori gonna stay right there where he want her. He's going to go on to continue to have whatever level of career he has, and your dumb ass who put all this on the line for one nigga, as a woman with her own means and could have at her feet any available man that she wants, is going to be dragged and more than likely have her career impacted, girl, by the treachery of it all. And this is why the birds look stupid for centering the men, because the men are the only ones right now who have the privilege, girl, of acting a fool, being slut buckets, being able to swerve all up and in and out of the double standards and still have all of their reality intact. While women like Summer, girl, who probably waited all her life to make it, prayed many days and many nights to just have that one shot, finally makes it, only to throw it all away because she didn't leave niggas where she found them at. Summer Walker done did everything but find herself, girl. She done found a career. She done found a hot single. She done found her own coin. She done found another woman's man. She done found for everybody ass peen, but has yet to find herself, girl. How you finding everything but Summer? And like somebody said in the chat, girl, it is a shame that even Summer Walker doesn't even know, bitch, that she's Summer motherfucker Walker. Bitch, how you don't know you Summer Walker? Girl, how you don't know that you are the Summer Walker? Girl, what type of damn witchcraft and Haitian voodoo done been put on Summer Walker? I don't understand.
My condo, you were gonna terrorize the living shit out of me. This be on the internet, because when I did this, how long has it been since I did this? It's been so long since I did this. Why would I even be doing this? Why would I even be doing it? Shit, at this point, let me get something out of it. Y'all stream finally over it, y'all. It's like #1 on the charts. It's doing great. Like, keep it up. But like, why would I be doing this? Both of y'all are older than me, by the way. You're an old bitch, and that's an old ass nigga. I'm still in my 20s. Why would we be on the internet as adults? We all have kids. Like, why are we even doing this? I just didn't even get the point of that. But anyway.
Girl, there's no we in what's being done. Girl, why are you living like this in real life as a mom, as a whole person, girl? This should actually be a skit. This should be something Tyler Perry is writing up, girl, in the studios. This should not be your real life. This should not be your real life behavior. This should not be that. Girl, this live stream did not work out for you, girl, and you're going to feel it in 2026, and that's what's sad. That's what's sad, girl, is that you're going to feel it while Rich the Kid still going to be rich and still going to have Tori Ash right there dealing with whatever the hell she dealing with when it's all said and done. And the only difference that time is that you're going to be broke and still thirsty. Out of all the things you had the option to do, Summer, you could have teamed up with Tori. You could have contacted her if you loved women and you was a girl's girl, which clearly you're not. And you could have said, look, do you want to know the truth about your man? Because I can show you what his real tea is. The fact that you wanted this man so bad, girl, you was willing to be an extra small pepperoni pizza, has got me screaming from the deepest parts of my screen, girl. The fact that you wanted to be an all cheese, small Little Caesar pizza has got me doing cartwheels emotionally, girl. The fact that you was begging this man, girl, to keep you trapped in his closet. Wow. Let's get to the other things, girl. I think they got some more clips up in here, girl. Summer Walker goes to live after her call got leaked. Confused why it leaked. Says Rich the Kid is obsessed with her and claims if she wanted him, his fiance Tori Bricks would need a job. Yep, we just watched this. But what is this right here? This woman has literally been harassing me for like 2 years, asking to hang and link up, etc. She even went as far as to trying to insinuate that she was around my child when she wasn't. Summer was around Rich one day, and he accidentally left my son's backpack. As a mother who don't post the face of her children and get upset at her baby daddy for posting them to protect them, why would Summer play with mine? These are things that are an ass whipping. And this is from Tori's account of Summer, who, if you let her tell the girl, she don't want the man. This man want her real bad. Yet she the one terrorizing this woman. Harassing this woman over a man that don't want her. That's why she's the one begging to be Little Caesar's pizza. My God, today, girl. A fashion show with no fashions. How dreadful. How dreadful. This is Lil Meech, her ex, seemingly subliminally responding, girl, to the foolery and fuckery of it all. Karma is a bitch. How you break up with a cheater only to go pursue a cheater? Only to go help a cheater cheat. I'm going to tell you what Summer Walker is giving me, y'all. Summer Walker is giving me that she is one of the women, girl, who done got sick and tired, baby, of these ninjas. And she's under the impression that all ninjas ain't and therefore, at this point, girl, she just pursues men at her leisure for whatever reason she wants to, despite who the hell they walking around as. Be engaged, married, whatever, girl, because not only do she think niggas ain't gonna be ish to her, she's under the impression that your man ain't gonna be no better to you either. Therefore, she's not really breaking up a happy home because a happy home really don't exist. And if you think you got a happy home, it's only a fantasy and a delusion, and it's only bitchcraft and a smoke and mirrors veil that, you know, the drama and magic of good penis is simulating all around you, girl. But in reality, your nigga ain't shit either. And Summer Walker wants to be the woman to prove that to all women. Girl, this is why women don't be fucking with other women, girl. Summer Walker just triggered up probably 70% of women's community, girl, and reminded them, bitch, that they don't need a good girlfriend, especially now when they get booed up, baby. Once I get a man, girl, all girlfriends got to go, girl. My bestie gotta go. My mama gotta go. My favorite auntie gotta go, girl. My favorite cousin gotta go, girl. My sorority sister, girl, you got to go, girl. Because, baby, these ninjas is going to bring out the demons in the women's, girl. Now I be understanding, girl, why women don't even be fucking with women. Because how can you when women like Summer Walker exist? How could you? How can you, girl? I got to worry about these. And I got to worry about these. This is nasty work. And to once again be a victim of infidelity herself, child. And ain't got not a damn thing of sense, girl. Not a lick of it, girl. Don't care either, girl. Don't care. Don't care about the STD rate. Don't care about nothing. Don't care about accidentally getting pregnant, girl. Don't care. It's disgusting. It's funky ass behavior. Girl, it's just deplorable. Pray, pray. Light a candle, girl. We need a vigil tonight. 3 kids. Like, have some shame. One hell of an example, right? Snake biting his own tail. Yeah, I mean, there's always one like this in a group. It's one thing to voluntarily be aside him, but to befriend Tori like this is beyond me. To befriend her, and then not only to just like be a side chick, but it's the intent and the desperation to be a side dish, girl. Like it's the desire and the desperation to be coleslaw. To be coleslaw. Summer Walker is the base, and she needs help. And she's narcissistic, self-indulgent, apathetic, and rotten to the core. She's just prettiness that's wrapped around rottenness, child. Absolutely disgusting. The dragulations of it all is appropriate in this case. I'm so glad that women are sounding the hell off, girl, and flaming her ass up and tearing her up real bad. Because, girl, the girls are sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's one thing for the ninjas to be this toe-up girl. And for the women to be joining in, girl, in the toe-upness of it all, girl, all hope has been lost. So, Summer, you're being dragged, rightfully so, girl. I know you're delusionally under the impression, child, that somehow your behavior makes sense when it does not. And I'll be looking forward, girl, to keeping you guys updated, girl, on just how far Summer Walker takes this girl, whether she will continue to double the hell down, girl, and defend her actions as a mom, as a Black woman, a mess child. We'll see if Tori and everybody else are going to continue to flame her ass up. This is a mess, girl. And I hope Tori don't flame. I hope Tori don't even step into the group chat no more either, girl. Just your ninja apparently ain't shit. Summer Walker ain't shit, girl. Just get your coin in silence, mamas. Don't defend his ass. And don't even jump in it on her either. Because it's all trash, baby. It's a mess. Summer said she can't be the turkey. She got to be the cranberry sauce on period. I hate this for my guy. She came forward for what again? Nah, baby. She would have been better off acting like this wasn't even going viral. Child, I would have been going live showing y'all how I'm making my homemade mac and cheese for Thursday if I was damn Miss Walker, baby. I would have been pretending to be so goddamn oblivious, girl. I would have been showing y'all my early birthday gifts to my children's, what I got my mama for Christmas, girl. Y'all would not have been able to talk me, bitch, into acknowledging, girl, the leaks of it all. No, ma'am. She wants to be the main, but she doesn't have enough self-worth of being SWB. I really think that she got narcissistically injured. The fact that because it's clear that Summer Walker really thinks she's the stuff. And because she thinks that she's hot stuff, for this man to keep returning back to Tori girl over and over and over again, her ego couldn't take it. So then she found herself justifying a competition that she already lost. She found herself justifying a competition against Tori that she had clearly already lost, girl. And this is what they talk about when they say, girl, pride comes before the fall. She could not take Rich choosing Tori again and again and again and again over the Summer Walker girl. And identifying in all that egotism led her to be in a secret damn competition with this lady and losing like all hell and embarrassing herself and really exposing just how pressed and fragile her sense of self really is. The fragility of her self-image. She would have been better off, girl, just coming and explaining, girl, how she got towed up like this. When a woman sometimes goes after a woman's man, it's about the other woman mainly to break her down and compete with her. To go live and double down is crazy. She's like, I'm Summer Walker. What you mean you're not leaving Tori? Yeah, it's a complete blow to her ego. And she's like, oh, no, man, bitch. The girl, what you're not going to do is not act like I'm not the Summer Walker girl. So Summer kept coming and coming and coming and coming, girl. It don't matter how many brick walls Rich the kid put up in front of her ass, girl. This kind of girl, that narcissism, girl. When you are a narcissist, you don't have brakes. Think of a narcissist as someone behind the wheel of a car that has no brakes. And the worse and more perpetual the rejection is, the more the narc is going to floor it until it's to their demise. Because the narc does not ultimately even care if they crash and burn, girl, or if they have to tear it all down just so that you don't have to have it, just so that you don't get to have it, just so that you don't get to tell them no, girl. And that's what makes narcissists dangerous, because in the end, they will commit until their demise or until your demise or until everybody's motherfucking demise. Summer is behind the wheel of a car and have no brakes. And now, in the words of Jocelyn, she done been supposed. I got to get out of here, y'all. Tell me what the hell y'all think, child. I don't want to keep y'all here all night. I know y'all got somebody else to be, girl. But tell me what the hell y'all think about, girl, the buffoonery of it all. What y'all think about Summer Walker doubling the hell down, talking out of both sides of her illogical neck, girl. Flame up the like button, subscribe if you're new here, share. You can donate to the platform at Cash App or PayPal. Send me all the tea to my DMs and my emails, anything that's trendy and pop culture related. And I will check you guys later. Peace.